the gentleman I spoke to last night told me to. He said a lot of wealthy billionaires and millionaires are buying up property in Haiti right now.
Yes. Yeah. So all of these things, this is what I said, but then they paint the picture to us that this place is this terrible, you gotta watch this gangs everywhere. There's gangs surrounding the airport. So the
Hmm.
president couldn't land his plane
Don't
and
come
all,
here.
all of these things. So when you hearing this stuff, you're like, damn, gangs surrounding the airport. The president can't land his plane. Ain't no way I'm going over there. This place sound like a war zone.
Right.
Then you go watch people who's down there and they're like, nah, that's not what is going on here. It's not what it is. Oh, there's people that's pissed off about, what these people are doing to our country, but we not gangs. Look at this guy who's just talking here. Does he look like a gang member? Or does he just look like a guy who's had enough? Who said, yo, yeah, no, we're not taking this no more, bro. This is my country, and these people aren't, no, we're not taking it anymore.
Well, this is well, we're gonna go through that too because we're gonna talk about the quote unquote gang members that they have there in Haiti,
Mhm.
and the leader of the gang now that he's considering himself a revolutionist,
Mhm.
um, because he's not trying to hear a new regime of another government coming in to control Haiti again and keep them suppressed. So he's willing to die for what he believes in, and I guess he's starting to sway the people to understand that we can't have another new government come in and do the madness that they usually do and leave people in the conditions that they are in right now. Haiti's in some really horrible conditions, man, and it shouldn't be because it's a beautiful island. It's a beautiful place. They have a lot of good attractions there, but they got these people stuck. A lot of the people there, they got them stuck in like the 1800s, the early 1900s with the way the homes and everything is looking. They don't they don't leave these people alone and have them build their country up. They're not I don't know why they treat people like they're not intelligent enough to mind their own stuff. They can do it. It's not we're in 2024, folks.
Mhm.
We're not in the 1800s, in the 1900s. We're no longer in those 2 centuries. We're in a whole different century, and I think it's time to stop doing these world crimes. These are crimes, and it's considered a world crime. So we're gonna look at I got another video that I'm gonna throw on, and then we're gonna get into this whole situation with the Clintons, and also too with the leader of the movement that they're having right now in Haiti. And then we're gonna just start mining through some more stuff. So let's go to this next video right here. Man, it's to me, man. I wish I could like literally. I wish there was just some kind of country there that would just say, you know what, we're not going to take this, and we're going to back these people up and leave them alone. But everybody just minds their business until it affects the bigger countries, and you already know what I mean by that.
Exactly.
So yeah, let's go to the next video.
relief funds for Haiti came into, and it ultimately went nowhere to the people but big multinational corporations. And a lot of the people who are still dealing with that natural disaster never got any relief because all the money that was funneled into them, even through the Red Cross, even through the Clinton Global Initiative, which the Clinton Global Initiative sometimes uses and brags like, look, we helped out Haiti, we did this for Haiti. What did they do for Haiti, and what's the current situation there?
What have the Clinton, not only Haiti, what have the Clinton done with their foundation? They don't help anyone. They're just enriching
Mhm.
themselves, going, stealing people's money, resources. That's what they do. We're asking friends, the American friends, to stand up with us. This is unacceptable. We cannot allow this to happen. We are living in the 21st century. We cannot allow a liar, a crooked, a thief to be president. We cannot allow that to happen. If that happened, I will have no respect for America or United States anymore. Because I used to believe America was the greatest country in the world, but there is no more justice anymore. Because the American justice is crooked. Look how they supporting
Mhm.
Hillary Clinton. This is unacceptable.
Thank you so much for the information. Thank you so much for the passion. A lot of people in America do not know this. Is there any other information you want to leave us with when it comes to the Clintons, when it comes to the situation in Haiti right now?
Well, other information I can tell you, you need to go and Google yourself to find out about our resources, you know, what's really happening in Haiti. And right now, even though there's a lot of poverty in Haiti, but there's two sides in Haiti. There is a bourgeois who's living in Haiti. Haiti is not all
Mm-hmm.
poor. Haiti, there's a lot
Those
of Haitians,
bourgeois.
they don't even come
Exactly.
here. They go to Europe. They go to Italy on vacation. They go to France. They're the one who's holding the wealth of Haiti, and then they're the one that the Clintons are supporting because as long they let the peasant Haitian suffering, they are under the tents and they're okay. As long the bourgeois are okay, that's why they separate the money, the relief money. So all this corruption needs to be stopped. There's too much corruption in the government.
It's just too much,
Too much
man.
corruption. So
Absolutely.
all my life, I believe America is a country where you have justice, you have freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion, but I don't see it anymore.
Mhm.
So we have too much resources for us to be suffering right now.
Mm-hmm.
One last thing. You see, the Clintons, they don't like black people. They pretend to like us. Bill Clinton signed more laws to incarcerate, to put black people in jail. That's a fact.
Facts.
It's been in the news.
Facts. You know, we already
All the
covered that.
Democrats are doing
Mhm.
for the blacks. The blacks, some of them are waking up right now. All
Mm-hmm.
they do is vote for Democrats. The Democrats,
Mm-hmm.
all they're doing is more welfares, more jails, more food stamps. We need more than that. We need opportunities. All of us, many of us are educated. We need more schools. And then a lot of black people are in jail right now because of Bill Clinton. You know,
Mhm.
yeah, all the crime bills, NAFTA, everything. So we are not allowed to. Right now, we don't even have a president. If we choose a president, they don't want.
Yeah.
The Clintons want to be the one who choose a president for us. That's unacceptable. We don't even have we cannot have we don't have an election right now because of the Clintons. This needs to be stopped because they chose the one we had before was Michel Mateli. He was a crackhead, a guy who's putting down his friends, doing all corruption. He's the one that the Clintons support. And then on his administration, the Clinton was allowed to steal billions of dollars in Haiti. So this is why they do not want us to choose a president of our own. We need to
Mm-hmm.
govern our own country. We need to be able to trade with other countries because we have gold, we have uranium, we have oil, we have
Mm.
marble, we have
Say it
everything.
again.
So it's
Exactly.
time for us, just leave us alone. Stop saying we are poor. We don't even need help from the United States. We have enough resources to trade with China, with other countries,
Ain't that
because we are
something?
the first black
Could you imagine if they
public
could have did
Haitian
it?
who free ourselves
I'm saying.
from slavery. We even fought for Americans' independence, but nobody wants to give us credit for what we have done. So
Yep.
I'm personally, I'm sick and tired of it, and all the Haitians are sick and tired of it. So I thank you for hearing our cry, because we need more American to support to support us to expose what the Clintons are doing to our country.
Facts. Facts.
Listen,
100%.
listen. What's your take on that? How you feel about what he just said there, man?
I think he's all on point. It's like, yo, right now, it's over for that. It's over for that. All of these the talk that these people have been talking and trying to pretend, and like you said, no, they supporting the bourgeois. You know what I mean? The rich folks out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's who the money is going to. And
Mm-hmm.
it's not that much of them, you know. So you support them and keep the poor people down, you know. Now you got all this money. How much $1 billion they said they got? Yeah, so where all that money went? And you have all these people there still suffering. None of these people are getting help. How does that work? So nah, at some point you're gonna get pissed off, man.
What are they doing with the money? You're right. What are they doing with the money? Because they got money. They're
Yeah,
taking this money. The money's coming from somewhere.
exactly.
You know, and you know, and not only they taking money from other countries, but they're also taking money from us. That's here.
Exactly. Then these
Why?
people have
Why?
all these
And then he. You know what? I want to
Mm,
illustrate something too. He's also making a great point about saying that it's the Democratic Party that's responsible for a lot of this stuff.
mhm.
He made a great point about that. I really want to look at that. I want to look at that one more time. I just want to look at that last part one because he spit a whole lot of fire in that last part right there. The first video was pretty good, but that second video, he went in and he spit fire. You understand? Like he was breaking it down, and that's how it should be broken down. Let's go through it again. Let's go through that one more time. Because I mean, man,
relief funds for Haiti came into, and it ultimately went nowhere to the people but big multinational corporations, and a lot of the people who are still dealing with that natural disaster never got any relief because all the money that was funneled into them, even through the Red Cross, even through the Clinton Global Initiative, which the Clinton Global Initiative sometimes uses and brags like, look, we helped out Haiti, we did this for Haiti. What did they do for Haiti, and what's the current situation there?
What have the Clinton, not only Haiti, what have the Clinton done with their foundation? They don't have anyone.
what did they do?
They're just enriching themselves, going, stealing people's money, resources. That's what they do. We're asking friends, the American friends, to stand up with us. This is unacceptable. We cannot allow this to happen. We are living in the 21st century. We cannot allow a liar, a crooked, a thief to be president. We cannot allow that to happen. If that happened, I will have no respect for America or United States anymore. Because I used to believe America was the greatest country in the world, but there is no more justice anymore. Because the American justice is crooked. Look how they're supporting Hillary Clinton. This is unacceptable.
Thank you so much for the information. Thank you so much for the passion. A lot of people in America do not know this. Is there any other information you want to leave us with when it comes to the Clintons, when it comes to the situation in Haiti right now?
Well, other information I can tell you, you need to go and Google yourself to find out about our resources, you know, what's really happening in Haiti. And right now, even though there's a lot of poverty in Haiti, but there's two sides in Haiti. There is the bourgeois who lives.
Shout out to Obsidian Glow checking in.
There's a lot of Haitians. They don't even come here. They go to Europe. They go to Italy on vacation. They go to France. They're the one who's holding the wealth of Haiti, and then they're the one that the Clintons are supporting, because as long they let the peasant Haitian suffering, they are under the tents, and they're okay. As long the bourgeois are okay, that's why they separate the money, the relief money. So all these corruption.
I have a friend of mine that talk about the bourgeois, and I'm gonna get him on here one of these days, and he gonna break down the bourgeois, because the bourgeois is
that's the rich folks.
Something different.
That's the rich people. That's the ones that the wealthy folks down there. You know what I mean? So
a lot of them are black.
Yeah. Oh, we mean a lot of them. The majority is the black people. It's the black people. It's the Haitians. But it just, when he say bourgeois, that just means rich people. In St. Lucia, we call them bourgeois too. You know, they have a term. They say bourgeois and Malawi. The Malawi's is like the poor people. You know, the bourgeois. The bourgeois is the ones who living up north, who live in exactly. So, and they have a lot of that going on down there. So the guy just clearly told us who they supporting. They supporting all the rich people down there. You know, and them is the ones who's gonna act like, yeah, let's put it out there that Haiti is bad. Meanwhile, they own 10 resorts. You know, they own the mining company that's mining all the minerals, and you know they have shares in that. So
is it safe to is it safe to say that they're more evil because they're one of us?
Yeah, because I think those exactly like that's the house Negroes. You know what I mean? It's like you worse than the dudes outside, because you literally helping them to enslave us. You know what I mean? It's like, what are you doing? You know, rather than you telling these people you use your resources to get these people out the country. No, you using them to help enrich you, whilst basically bringing your country down. You know, and these people don't care, because some of them, when you look, some of their families end up in politics. Some of these they family they get political seats. They get, so they don't care. You know what I mean? They don't care. They looking at whatever they getting, it benefits them. They don't give a shit about the people, bro.
Nah, they don't, man.
That's the part that makes them worse than, you know.
It is. Let's keep going through it though. Let's keep minding.
Corruption needs to be stopped. There's too much corruption in the government. Too much corruption. So all my life, I believe America is a country where you have justice, you have freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion, but I don't see it anymore. So we have too much resources for us to be suffering right now. One last thing. You see, the Clintons, they don't like black people. They pretend to like us. Bill Clinton signed more laws to incarcerate, to put black people in jail. That's a fact. It's been in the news. All the Democrats are doing for the blacks, some of them are waking up right now. All
Mm-hmm.
they do is vote for Democrats. The Democrats, all they're doing is more welfares, more
Mm-hmm.
jails, more
Mm-hmm.
food stamps. We need more than that. We need opportunities. All of us, many of us are educated. We need more schools. And then
Exactly.
a lot of black people are in jail right now because of Bill Clinton. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Talk it.
yeah, all the crime bills, NAFTA, everything. So we are not allowed to. Right now, we don't even have a president. If we choose a president, they don't want. The Clintons want to be the one who choose a president for us. That's unacceptable. We don't even have a we cannot have we don't have an election right now because of the Clintons. This needs to be stopped because they chose the one we had before was Michel Mateli. He was a crackhead, a guy who's putting down his pen, doing all corruption. He's the one that the Clintons support. And then on his administration, the Clinton was allowed to steal billions of dollars in Haiti. So this is why they do not want us to choose a president of our own. We need to govern our own country. We need to be able to trade with other countries because we have gold, we have uranium, we have oil, we have marble, we have everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
Everything.
it's time for us, just leave us alone. Stop saying we are poor. We don't even need help from the United States. We have enough resources to trade with China, with other countries, because we are the first black Republic Haitian who free ourselves from slavery. We even fought for Americans' independence, but
Mm-hmm.
nobody wants to give us credit for what we have done. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm personally, I'm sick and tired of it, and all the Haitians are sick and tired of it. So I thank you for hearing our cry, because we need more American to support to support us to expose what the Clintons are doing to our country.
I don't want peace. I don't want peace.
Yo, let me tell you something. This is one of those things where you have to understand that the message has to get out there. You know what I mean? And shout out to
Obsidian is right. Obsidian is right. I see it. Yeah, this must get out.
this
Share
must
it.
get out. The
Put it
message
out.
has to get out.
Yep.
It has to get out. Let me put that comment up there too, because yeah,
A lot of people don't know about this stuff, man. A lot of people just, they see what's on the news and just, go with that. Nobody really digs in, and bro, stuff like this. These videos I got from TikTok. This is why they want to ban TikTok,
this is
bro.
why they want to ban
This is why they
TikTok.
want to ban
Yeah,
TikTok.
we got to do something on that too.
You know what I mean? This is
Definitely
why they
got to do
want to
something
ban
on that
TikTok. I
too.
got some other stuff on that too. Why they want this is why they want to ban TikTok, man. Just think about it.
Mm-hmm.
You got the both political sides came together
Mm-hmm.
on this
Mm-hmm.
one thing right here. These people
Mm-hmm.
can't decide how to keep the migrants out of the country, but they
Mm-hmm.
did quick fast came together on a social media app. So
And look,
no, it's something else. And they tell us it's about China. But last time I checked, bro, this toaster oven, my damn juicer, my refrigerator, the stuff,
mm-hmm.
everything is made in China. This laptop, this light, it's all made in China.
I mean, you're surrounded completely by everything that's made in China.
Everything,
You know what I
everything. I
mean?
was watching a video this morning. It was telling you all microchips that's in these cars and stuff made in China. So
Wow.
if you were really scared of China, why you do all this business with them?
Right.
So shutting down TikTok is not about China. And then the owner of TikTok is Singaporean.
Wow.
And
I didn't even
Chinese.
know that.
Yeah, he's not even Chinese. He's Singaporean. And they kept drilling him. So you never been a member of the Chinese Communist Party? He's like, yo, I'm Singaporean, dude. Like, what the hell? Like, I have nothing to do with China.
That's crazy, man. I didn't even know that they had anything to do with dealings with them.
Yeah.
You know
So
what I mean?
So all of that stuff just tells you that no, these people see all of this information getting out, and people are going, "Holy crap! Wait, what? Haiti has what? Haiti has
Mhm.
Wakanda? Really? Over there?
It's
Didn't know
like
that."
another form of it, right?
Exactly. You have all of these minerals, all of this stuff. So come on, man. Now we know what these people are doing there. Now we know why the Clintons want to help. Now we know why they want to make sure they put in the right president, and they tell you, hey, this is the guy we endorse. And why let the people pick the president?
So
Why
yeah,
they
you know what? We're gonna break it down a little bit more. You know
Mhm.
what we're gonna do? We're gonna go back to 1804 for a half a second. Shout out to I want to send a shout out to Tariq Nasheed. He had put out a video, a movie called 1804.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take a little snippet from it and just break down a quick little history on Haiti and their first revolution that they had before this whole thing transpired. You know what I mean? Because remember, in the Caribbean, the whole of the Caribbean, the first people to ever
First, bro.
start a revolution was Haiti. You know what I mean? And then everybody else tried to follow suit. It was so bad that America didn't even want, at the time, old America didn't even want to spread that message across the country, knowing that all these other slaves could find out that the Haitians were
You
starting
can
to
do
revolt.
this. Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because it would have started a revolt even with the slaves in America. You know,
Everybody.
and Haiti was the forefront movement of that. They something about them in there, and that African spirit of theirs was telling them that this is not right, and we're gonna fight till the death. And they were ready to die for what they believe in. And this is back then. Let's take a quick look at that.
There's nothing that happens after the Haitian Revolution and our fight for freedom across the Caribbean and North and South America that wasn't influenced by the Haitian Revolution.
The African people on the island fought all the largest armies of the world at the time and won over each one of them. Whooped the Spaniards, beat up the French, knocked down the British.
The Haitians have a pride about them. Their revolution is the most important thing to them. The first thing they instill in you is that you are the first Black Republic.
1804 becomes important because it's the date at which the implementation of the dream of real revolution and real equality and new nation status and the ability to defend your new nation is manifest.
When you look at modern historians, when they talk about victories that Europeans had over non-white people, they always frame the narrative as victories. But when African people rise up and fight off their European oppressors, they frame the narrative as a massacre.
Africans everywhere that were enslaved resisted it. Haiti becomes significant because it was the first time in human history that an enslaved population actually overthrew their oppressors.
The Haitian Revolution, though, was the most organized, the most large scale, the most impressive in terms of structure and complication from the very beginning.
Haiti made more money for France than all 13 colonies.
The Haitian Revolution was very influential, particularly amongst Africans. It was seen as an inspiration for Africans in this hemisphere, just as it was seen as a horror by those who held slavery here.
There is a concept that we must defeat Haiti. We must ground them into the ground. We can never let them rise. They are an example of Black power. They are an example of what happens when people who are oppressed decide to stop being oppressed.
Facts. Facts.
What do you think about that? Shout out to Tariq Nasheed. That movie is a great movie. I advise y'all check it out. I believe it's on YouTube as well. It's called 1804. And it will give you some great insight on the history of Haiti and the reason why they have such an immaculate spirit when it comes to fighting for what they believe in. What's your take on that, man?
And listen, like I said, if people, especially a lot of Haitians that I've encountered and some that don't know this stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, guys, go dig into this history because it
Mm-hmm.
will make you, even the fact that you're not Haitian, you would be like, oh, bro, I'm ready for the revolution because these people will put that battery in your back when you hear these kind of stories and them kind of, you know, the stuff that they went through and the stuff that they did, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So it's like I advise anybody to, man, just go dig into these things and go learn about the Haitian Revolution and what these people did and why they're being held down till today.
Till this day.
Why? Why? Like there's a reason
Why they
why this
don't
stuff
leave them?
this place is not cursed. This place is not, this is a beautiful country, man. You know, so there's nothing cursed about Haiti. You know, it's these people tell us that and they're creating it. So, and
Mm-hmm.
like this guy just told us in the video, just go through. We have all the minerals, we have all this stuff. So why aren't we just this rich little island? Why? Why?
Yo,
Because
man.
somebody's doing something, and we know who. He told us, we know who. You know, so until these people get out, you know, and it seemed like, you know, people are slowly getting to that point, man. And it might be heating up for revolution number two.
Yeah, I think they they're gonna try to bring it to a head. This is more in a modern time. They're doing this in a modern time. Where off like back then it was a little different, but I believe now they got their head on the swivel. And there's a, I mean, obviously we got more modern technology than as opposed to back then when they were using jungle warfare. Man, they was kicking the shit out of
Mhm.
France. Um, and they was doing it by any means,
A
man.
lot of
These people are by
spirit
any
working.
means people. They're not. They ain't just some pushover. They're by any means. They got the heart of many. They got the heart of a million soldiers, and it's a small place. They're very proud people. You
A lot
understand?
of
And
people
that's one
don't
thing I
realize
always
why.
respected about them.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize like voodoo, like why they demonize that stuff. You know what I mean? They
Yeah, yeah,
demonize,
yeah.
like, you know, spirit work and all these kind of things because guess what? The Haitians did it on them. Did it
Mm-hmm,
on them and had them flipping upside down, had to get off the island. And this is
mm-hmm,
why they're like, yo, no, you can't do that here. This stuff is outlawed. Why? Because it worked on against them. You know what I mean? It worked against them.
mm-hmm.
So this
It
is why
did.
they come and tell you, yo, you can't do that. That's illegal. You're doing voodoo, you're a witch doctor, and you're, you know, all these condescending kind of terms they're gonna throw on that to just make you say, yeah, you know what? Yeah. Let me not even
Mm-hmm,
try to even think about this kind of stuff. You know, you hear voodoo, you just think, oh my God, you know, black magic, and it just sounds heavy, you know, and but
Now, now think about this, right?
mhm,
When you thought about voodoo back in the days, the first thing people used to think about was Haiti.
yeah,
And the reason why is because their spiritual practice was super strong.
yeah.
They didn't have a weak spiritual practice. Remember, they have the strongest concentration besides Brazil. They got the strongest concentrations of Africans. The strongest concentration. You know what I mean? Like they about that life over there, and they're about that kind of spirituality. What happened was when Europeans and different colonizers come in, they come in with their ideologies, they come in with their religion, and then they try to melt it down a little bit, and try to level you out mentally so they can control you physically.
Yep,
And they use their story now and remove your history.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Which, as you look at the word history, is his story
His
in turn,
story.
but they
Exactly.
remove their story
Mhm.
and they remove their culture. You know what I mean? So that's why when I see Europeans there, even the French that are still there, it bothers me because it bothers me because you are still trying to have some kind of control. Yeah, they might look like, oh yeah, we're for the people and we're here to help. You're not really here to help.
What are you doing there?
You're not really here to help. Anytime I see a European in a situation like that, where it's a fully on concentrated, it's not a melting pot like America, there's always some kind of intent.
Exactly.
They're not just there because they're there with the people and they have no choice because they're in the melting pot like it's America. No, these are countries that are fully concentrated in a certain type of demographic of people that are there.
Exactly.
So to see that happening where they're having people come in like the Clintons, and they're ravishing them, they're stealing their kids, doing all kinds of crazy acts with them. They're running up the money from the rest of the world to try to use Red Cross to help out the country, then turn around and steal the money, destroy their rice companies, destroy all and steal their minerals. I mean, it just, it really says a lot about who the people over here that's paying attention to what's going on over there. Because for people to even back the Clintons and anybody that's along with the Clintons ravishing from a country like Haiti, that is a super, super big problem. It's a very huge problem. You know what I mean? And imagine if she would have came to power like her husband did. It would have been over. It would have been over.
Or just the fact that
it's sad, man.
Just the fact that, shout out to Karen checking in. Just the fact that their what is it, her brother, Hillary Clinton's brother, has like any of their family members, bro. If we could do some research and find that any of these people, family members, have contracts in these countries, that alone should be big red flags there. What are you doing there? What are you doing there? If these people they need aid or whatever, how does your brother or cousin or auntie, uncle, whoever it is, end up getting in the contract? How that alone tell us that there's funny business going on. How you get a contract? You know what I mean?
Listen,
you supplying these people with rice?
Exactly. We're gonna talk about that.
We never know you for being no rice supplier in the US.
Exactly. But you want to know something? Let's talk. Let's look at you. Let's look into that history, bro. Let's take a quick look into that history on the Clintons. Just a brief history on the Clintons and their dealings with the rice company and all this so-called, dealings with Haiti concerning the rice. All right, let's go into it.
After the earthquake, and still many people live in makeshift tents because of the earthquake from 2010. But being there in Port-au-Prince and seeing ceremonies with President Bill Clinton, who said there are two critical issues in his life at that time. One was the marriage of his daughter, the imminent marriage of Chelsea, and the other is the reconstruction of Haiti. He was a major force in Haiti. What happened?
So first of all, we have to go back when we look at Bill Clinton and his relationship in Haiti when he was president. One of the worst things that he's done that's still hurting Haiti now, especially in the wake of these disasters that keep happening to Haiti, is this policy where he took the excess rice from Arkansas, where he's from, and dumped it in Haiti and used our tax dollars to subsidize it. Up until this past recent year, there's legislation that keeps getting knocked off to reverse this policy, although he apologized for it.
Let's go to that apology. Yeah. Yes, in 2010, former President Clinton publicly apologized for forcing Haiti to drop tariffs on imported subsidized U.S. rice during his time in office. The policy wiped out Haitian rice farming, seriously damaging Haiti's ability to be self-sufficient. This is the president apologizing at a hearing before the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. At the time, he was the UN Special Envoy to Haiti.
Since 1981, the United States has followed a policy until the last year or so we started rethinking it, that we rich countries that produce a lot of food should sell it to poor countries and relieve them of the burden of producing their own food. So thank goodness they can leap directly into the industrial era. It has not worked. It's maybe been good for some of my farmers in Arkansas, but it has not worked. It was a mistake. It was a mistake that I was a party to. I am not pointing the finger at anybody. I did that. I have to live every day with the consequences of the lost capacity to produce a rice crop in Haiti to feed those people because of what I did, nobody else.
That's President Clinton.
What? That's how you feel about that? Yo, bro. You know how much money they made off of that?
Exactly.
And all they get is a sorry?
A sorry. And then me personally, I think this sorry is coming because, bro, he's probably trying to save them from looking at somebody who's in there right now.
Somebody need to pay up.
So for you not to look at who's in control right now, he's like, oh, I did it. It's all on me, guys. All me. This is something that I did. I. Meanwhile, your wife got a lot of dealings in Haiti too, bro. A lot. So, and then look how he says it. My farmers in Arkansas, your farmers in Arkansas. So who is in control? Because we heard that it was her brother or whoever that was the rice man. Now you're like, oh yeah, your farmers. All these people is the one controlling this stuff. They might have
He's
put it
playing
in the
hot
brother
potato.
name. Yeah, they might have put it in the brother name. But nah, bro, he don't. You just gotta read between the lines when these people talk. They telling you exactly what the hell they doing. You know what I mean? But now you're trying to make it seem no, it was on me. It was on me. I was the president at the time. And I made a mistake, guys. So let's not look at the people who's helping right now. Because Hillary's trying to do a good job right now. Yeah, okay. And then now we hear the guy earlier telling us, no, they all robbing us. That whole family is robbing us. The daughter, the mother, the husband, they all robbing us.
Crooked. They all crooked. All crooked, bro.
I guarantee you, if we do some research for the next video, we're gonna see the daughter name is on something there, on some kind of organization. She is the head of whatever there, so they can funnel some money through her too.
Yeah. The whole dirty camp. The whole camp is tainted. All right, let's continue on.
Rice dumped on them. Rice is a staple. There's no reason why Haiti should be importing rice because that's something that's always the rice grown in Haiti is much healthier. Ever since this rice has been coming in, there have been diabetes epidemics. People didn't used to have that much diabetes. This is the worst thing that could have happened to Haiti.
But right now, in the aftermath of the hurricane, with Haitian officials warning there could be a famine, what are the most critical actions that you feel need to be taken?
I think it has to be supporting the farmers that are in these hardest hit areas. By bringing rice and other things that could have been grown in Haiti, that's not helping at all. I think we need to support the farmers to start to recrop, going forward and for the long term of Haiti. We need to start growing our rice in Haiti again, supporting the farmers in the Latibonite region of Haiti, where rice has always been grown in Haiti and supplied for the entire country.
And for the families of loved ones who have died, for the cholera epidemic, what is most critical right now that you're hearing from family and friends there?
I just think support. I mean, most families are supported by their families over here. And the fact that these refugees are being returned, these are refugees that want to work to support their families. If they're going to keep them in detention, they're not able to work. Prior to this announcement, September 22nd, they were letting them in. 4,000 to 5,000 people came in. They simply stopped it because they thought it would look bad for Hillary Clinton with the election coming on, having all these refugees come in. There are thousands more on the way. Let these people work and let them support their families.
Ninaj Raoul, I want to thank you for being with us, Executive Director of Haitian Women for Haitian Refugees on the board of IFCO. That's Pastors for Peace. This is
people that are actually really experiencing some kind of damage and they're trying to seek refuge and they are turning them back, but they're allowing Spanish migrants to come into the country from South America. It's just crazy to me. It's wild that they're ready to send them back, but they still got their nose inside of the country with one of the biggest embassies on this side of the world, United States of America. We got to do better than that. because this
All
is
we gotta
bad.
do is read between the lines, and we will see that something right there, something
Yeah,
right
man.
there. Something right. Once we sit down and right now, what we're doing is not looking at what they're telling us. We're like, no, let me go see what's really going on. And now
Mhm.
we're like, let me look at this, let me look at that. And now you're going, wait, whoa, what? How come we not seeing this? How come we're not hearing it like this on the news? How come we haven't heard it like that? We haven't heard that these people have all these organizations and destroying the rice, and then all we hearing is Haiti's poor and they're this and they're that. But we not hearing why they poor though. We not hearing how they poor. We not hearing that these people could be fine on their own if you just leave them alone. Leave them alone and they'll be good. But you keep trying to help.
I remember when they was having that debate and Trump was running the first time,
Mm-hmm.
and Hillary was trying to go at him, right? And he took some shots at Hillary, and I was like, I felt so good to see that, man. Like, you don't gotta like the man, yo. I always say this: you don't have to like him. I'm not telling anybody to like any politician, okay? They all they all in that. When you work at that place, you're all in the same boat. It is what I'm about is policies, man. And I pay very close attention to the stuff that people do and what they say and how they act. I don't deal with emotions when it comes to this. I don't deal with emotions. If I deal with emotions, then I'm gonna be led astray. I'll be led the wrong way because I'm basing this all off of my emotions when it comes to the voting system or dealing with anybody that's coming into power. You're going to always have somebody in power, but the question is who you putting into power or who you help getting into power. You understand? And I think the time for that to wake up is now. This is the year of the awakening. This is where we are starting to see who is who, and we have to come to terms with it. That's why there's a big migration going on, not only from outside the country, but inside the country. There's a possible civil war on the rise because people are getting tired and people are starting to wake up to the garbage. The same old nonsense, the same old pandering, the same old bullshit that they spit out of their mouths is getting tiring. People are tired. They don't want to hear no more of the promises, the false promises. You got Black Caucus going to the Democrats begging them for things to do for minorities and black folks and your black and brown quote unquote people in these impoverished areas. They're tired of it, man. Like they're like, yo, listen, we either get this thing done right or it's going to be an all-out chaos, and people are gearing themselves up for it. And the reason why is because you can only do but so much. People tend to forget is that we are the people. We the people. They work for us. You understand? Like we're paying these people salaries.
Exactly.
Do you understand? There's people that are in at the Capitol right now that they could work for only 4 years.
Yep.
And retire with a 6-figure pension. Is that fair?
And
It's
meanwhile,
not fair.
some folks out here been working 30 years. They get out and they tell them, your pension might not be
Or
what
you
you
might have to
thought it
wait
was.
60 something, or I think
Yeah,
they're trying to raise the age now. Like this is
yeah,
not,
bro.
yo, come on, man.
Exactly.
You can only take but so much. You can only take but so much, bro.
Like I saw a video where who was that chick that was like she wants to raise the damn retirement age because she wants to try to line it up with the life expectancy. And if life expectancy is about 80 years, you know we could go up to about till we could work till we're about 72, 74.
Right. Sure.
This is what these people are thinking. It's like, what what are you talking about? Like, I'm trying to be done with this stuff now, and you telling me about working till I'm 75 years old? Like, are you crazy? Like, come on, man. Come on, come on, come on. So it's like, nah, at some point I feel like we're at that point now where nah, we
Mhm.
done with it, bro. We done with it. We're not listening to this garbage anymore. We're not listening to you
Listen,
guys. We're not
I
listening to
see I'm seeing people start off now. Me, bro, we're gonna keep doing this. You understand what I mean? And we're gonna keep doing it even stronger. We only got 3 people in right now in the room, but I've seen YouTubers start off with 3 and end up with 1 million.
Listen, we moving.
You understand? We just keep moving. Like, share, and subscribe. Please like. It's not. It costs you nothing to like. Just hit the like button. It's free. Share it. It costs nothing for you to share, and subscribe and hit the bell button for more content, because we're going to be touching ground on so much stuff, bro. So and this is not, it's not going to end here. There's a lot of stuff we're going to be tackling. You understand? So please hit the like, share, and don't forget, you could comment in there if you want something to talk about. If you got something to say, I will definitely put it up there. You know what I mean? While the getting is going and it's good. You know what I'm saying? But bro, I want to show you this clip. Like I said, people forget this is the same people that they're voting against, but this man has said it way back. Let me show you this quick clip of when Hillary was being called a question about what she was doing to Haiti. And everybody was just trying to like ignore it, but the man said he was in Little Haiti and he spoke to the Haitians and they don't rock with her.
Exactly.
I spoke to one of my Haitian friends yesterday, a neighbor of mine, and he broke it down too. Like, yo, they don't rock with the Clintons at all. You go to Little Haiti in Florida, they'll tell you straight up, we don't rock with them. You know what I'm saying? Let's check this out real quick. Hit the like button, y'all.
Enterprise, and so many people know it. It's a criminal enterprise. Saudi Arabia giving $25 million, Qatar, all of these countries. You talk about women and women's rights. So these are people that push gays off buildings. These are people that kill women and treat women horribly, and yet you take their money. So I'd like to ask you right now, why don't you give back the money that you've taken from certain countries that treat certain groups of people so horribly? Why don't you give back the money? I think it would be a great gesture. Well, because she takes a tremendous amount of money, and you take a look at the people of Haiti. I was at Little Haiti the other day in Florida, and I want to tell you, they hate the Clintons, because what's happened in Haiti with the Clinton Foundation is a disgrace. And you know it, and they know it, and everybody knows
Secretary
it.
Well, very quickly, we at the Clinton Foundation spend 90%,
90%
of all the money that is donated on behalf of programs of people around the world and in our own country. I'm very proud of that. We have the highest rating from the watchdogs that follow foundations. And I'd be happy to compare what we do with the Trump Foundation, which took money from other people and bought a 6-foot portrait of Donald. I mean, who does that? It just was astonishing.
You know what's funny about that?
But when it comes to Haiti, Haiti is the poorest country in our hemisphere. The earthquake and the hurricanes, it has devastated Haiti. Bill and I have been involved in trying to help Haiti for many years. The Clinton Foundation raised $30 million to help Haiti after the catastrophic earthquake and all of the terrible problems the people there had. We've done things to help small businesses, agriculture, and so much else. And we're going to keep working to help Haiti because it's an important part of the American
They don't want you to help.
That's interesting. And he ended it off just like that. They don't want their help. You want to know why, brethren, they don't want their help? You want to know why? Because I will give you, I'm gonna share with you another video of the reason why they don't want their help. It's crazy, man. Listen, bro, you got, anytime you watch stuff like this, you definitely have to take your time with it, because it's one of those things where you see a lot of BS go down and people don't pay attention, yo. You understand what I mean by that, yo?
But this is how the news catches them. This is how the news catches them with the propaganda. This is why they throw up those quick clips to trigger you real quick. Show something else, give you the weather, give you this, in the span of 30 minutes, you like, wait, what the hell just happened? This is why. This is what it makes sense when you start to see it. You're like, yeah, because they know if they really give you a deep dive on it, you're gonna start to pick through the bullshit and go, yo, nah, this shit ain't this ain't making no sense. You're gonna start to see things and say, nah, this ain't adding up. Certain things not adding up. So now, what we doing, like you said, you do the deep dive. We doing it nice and slow. Take our time with it, and we
roasting it.
and see what the hell's going on here. You know what I mean? This ain't no quick thing here.
Now, let's see where that money went. Let's see where this money went.
It's been 5 years since the small nation of Haiti was flattened by an earthquake. Australians and the rest of the world responded with donations to give Haiti the aid it so desperately needed. Nearly $500 million was raised by the Red Cross alone, but where did the money go? Just 6 homes have been built, and there are still no answers about what the other donations have been used for. Reporter Justin Elliott from the news website ProPublica has dug deep and tried to find them, and he joins us now live from New York. Justin, thanks very much for joining us.
Good to be here.
Gee, $500 million and only 6 houses built. How can this be?
Yeah, well, we found in our reporting that even though the American Red Cross raised, almost $500 million, they really weren't positioned to do an international development project. Several projects to build permanent housing were delayed for years because of turnover, lack of strategy, other internal issues, and that combined with difficulties of operating in Haiti in general really derailed all these projects, and that's how, now 5+ years later, the American Red Cross only built 6 permanent homes in the entire country.
It seems incredible, Justin, and you've done extensive research into this. Has the Red Cross been transparent in explaining where the funds have actually gone?
No, it's been a struggle to get detailed answers from them. If you go on their website, you'll find sort of a very basic pie chart with a few categories of breaking down money like health and housing, that sort of thing. We repeatedly asked them for a detailed breakdown of their spending, where this money went, and we weren't able to get that. We were able to obtain some internal documents that shed light on different parts of the program, but we still don't have a comprehensive answer about where all this money went.
Well, the Red Cross say, of course, that they've helped 4.5 million people get on their feet.
Right, and when we went down to Haiti earlier this year, we talked to a lot of people in the government there, and people are very skeptical of this 4.5 million number. The country of Haiti only has a population of 10 million, so 4.5 million is nearly half the population. And again, this is another case where the American Red Cross won't sort of show its math, break down the figures on which projects helped all these millions of people they're claiming to have helped.
Justin, you mentioned there the breakdown of figures. Do you have any idea of how much money was used for administrative costs, for overheads, as opposed to actually helping the people?
They say publicly that 9% of all money given goes to overhead and the rest was supposed to go to Haiti. We found through our reporting that, in fact, more than 9% went to overhead and other administrative costs. We were able to get a detailed breakdown in one of their projects, and we found that first they took out their 9%, then they gave the money to another organization that took out their own overhead, and meanwhile the American Red Cross spent another 20+% on sort of other administrative costs. So when you add it all up, it ended up being in the 30 to 40% range. So significantly more went to overhead and administrative costs than they've represented publicly.
Justin, are there any extenuating circumstances? Is Haiti a tough territory to go and work within? Were there any problems that the Red Cross faced?
Haiti is definitely a very difficult place to operate. I mean, even before the earthquake, it's a weak state. There's not great infrastructure. The earthquake in 2010 destroyed many of the government buildings, killed tens and tens of thousands of people. There's also issues around land ownership. There's a lot of disputes around who has clear title to which land, which makes it difficult to build housing there. That's all true, but we found that other charities operating in Haiti actually did succeed. I mean, to give the example of housing, in building thousands and thousands of permanent homes compared to the 6 that were built by the American Red Cross. So it is possible to operate there, although certainly it's not easy.
So, Justin, are you saying that we shouldn't feel confident giving money to the Red Cross?
I think it's a case-by-case issue. I mean, it depends a lot on where the disaster is, what kind of experience they have. In the case of Haiti, the American Red Cross had virtually no presence there, no history there before the earthquake. Generally, what we found talking to Haitians was that groups that had roots in the country or groups that were Haitian or at least had a lot of Haitians working for them had more success operating there. So I think if you're thinking about giving after one of these big disasters, any group that you're looking at, do a little bit of research, see if they have a history in the country, see what type of work that group does compared to what's needed.
And Justin, it's probably worth pointing out as well that you're talking here about the American Red Cross, and the Red Cross here that we have in Australia is slightly different.
Is like make sure
That's right. There's a sort of global Red Cross movement, and there's sort of principles associated with that movement and a sort of general affiliation. But the National Red Cross societies are autonomous organizations. Many of them were operating in Haiti after the earthquake. The reason, or one of the reasons we focus on the American Red Cross, is that they raised by far more money than anyone else. Again, nearly $500 million, which, especially for Haiti, such a small country, is really an immense amount of money.
All right, Justin, thank you very much for joining us this morning. It's been fascinating speaking to you, and it's a real shame that much of that money hasn't gone to the people who really need it. But as we pointed out, very different from the Australian Red Cross that does a lot of good work in our region. Thanks very much again.
Yo, what's your take on that?
And they're all full of shit. And it's like,
but what $500 million? Where did that go?
What I'm telling you is they said more than 30% went to administrative and overhead costs. So you telling me y'all take almost half of this goddamn money just to organize it? Just to organize what you're trying to do. You take half of the money that was given to you to give to me. You like, all right, I'm gonna need half of that just so I can organize this.
You know what I say to that?
And I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard.
Yeah,
that's what I gotta say to that.
Exactly. So that's where now, when we start to, like you said, in the deep dive right now, we could put all of this stuff together and go, wait, so they got this much money, and then but she's saying they helping and they're doing all this stuff, but now he's like, well, they built 6 houses.
Only 6 houses? You see?
Then I've seen videos where they told you, yeah, the houses they built, it was for the rich people. So the guy, the same bourgeoisie was telling you about, there goes your 6 houses right there. So you're gonna find 6 nice houses with these bourgeois in them that they done got they stuff settled nice on the nice side of the island. Meanwhile, nobody else ain't get nothing.
Right. Meanwhile, people over here just out there, man, struggling hard, and instead of them, do right by the people, they took the money and just ran with it,
filling up their pockets. So
you know what I mean?
Now we could go and then go see who's the administrators. What are these people getting paid? Like when you go to these Red Cross and you're going to do these jobs and these kind of things, how many these people be volunteering?
Think about it.
That's what they portray it to us. That look at all these volunteers coming down to help, and you got the military and the UN soldiers, and you got National Guard and all these kind of guys going and help. Okay, so why we need half of the money to help organize this stuff? If this is supposed to be this humanitarian effort going on here, where's all this money going? Who is calling? Who is saying, oh, to help Haiti? Now you got to pay me $2 million. Please tell us which administrator there is like, yo, I need to get paid my top price to go help these earthquake victims. Because then guess what? I'm pretty sure we as the public are going to go, you know what? This guy's probably, you probably shouldn't be there, bro. There's people who's willing to do it for free. There's people who do it for free.
Just off the sheer love of it.
That's it. Just
for the sheer love of it.
People. So who is these people that need to get 30% to do the work. Because if that's the case, we don't need those people. Because I'll go for free.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? I'll go help build houses for free in Haiti. Like, come on, man.
Right.
I don't need to get paid. Give me a place to sleep and some food. I'm good. You know what I mean? And this is a tropical island. I eat a bunch of fruits. I'll be good. So give me a place to sleep. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that's going to tell you that same mindset. That's going to say, yo, listen, I'll help. Doesn't matter where it is. Yo, book the flight. You got y'all gonna fly me down? Fine, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't need to get paid as long as I'm getting shelter and I'm fine. So who are these people that need to get millions of dollars to go do this? And we're seeing nothing is getting done. So clearly, bro, this wasn't no operation. Nah, this was a money grab.
It was a big money grab.
Yeah,
that's the sad part. Huge money grab. And I think and I still believe like it's even more of a big money grab. What they did in Hawaii, how they ravaged through Hawaii, and you got some of those billionaires that they had their homes and all that there.
Yep.
It's the same thing with Haiti. I
Same
swear to
thing.
you, a friend of mine told me that they're buying up property there in Haiti as we speak.
Yep.
They're getting all the natives. They're trying to get as much natives out of that country.
Yes. So you create these turmoil, and
this is evil, man.
Same thing happened in Venezuela. I had a friend who left Venezuela like, yo, bro, it was a war zone down there. He's like, you know, you got people spilling gasoline in the streets, lighting it. And he's like, some of the people who's doing this stuff is like, bro, are you even from here? No, some of them is like, are you even from here? Who's telling you to do this? He's like, people are coming in and just doing stuff and have everybody scared. So now you have people just leaving. And when you leave, guess what? Somebody's gonna come in.
Well, you want to know something too? Listen, the video I'm about to share with you right now is about the situation with Kenya. And then we're going to get into the man himself that is responsible for the revolution that they're trying to do right now as we speak in Haiti, but they're calling him a gang member, gangster, and all that good stuff like that. But we're going to get into that video right now. The one I want to share with you guys is the one about, like I said, them having a discussion and talking about the situation with the Kenyans. Let's get into it.
Our next story is from the Caribbean. Kenya has made a U-turn on Haiti. After agreeing to deploy troops to the violent-stricken nation, Kenyan President William Ruto's government has now halted the move. Meanwhile, armed gangs led by Jimmy Chirizie continue their rampage with no replacement in sight for Prime Minister Ariel Henry. Haitians are hoping for the storm to pass as Kenya does an abrupt about-face. Our report takes you inside.
These were the streets of Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince. The Caribbean nation has been under the grip of violence for weeks. Armed gangs have declared a coup against Prime Minister Ariel Henry. Leading the charge is former cop turned gangster Jimmy Chirizie, also known as Barbecue. The violence has left thousands of Haitians displaced. The world has been slow to react. The timing of the violence was strategic because Prime Minister Henry was out of the country. The Haitian leader was in Africa. He met Kenya's President William Ruto, and the two leaders signed an agreement allowing Kenya to deploy 1,000 police officers in Haiti. The Kenyan troops were to lead an international mission of almost 20 countries to curb the menace of violent gangs. As the intensity of the violence picked up, Kenya prepared its security personnel for deployment.
The status is as you know it. There was a small court matter. That small matter has been resolved because the court said we needed to have a reciprocal agreement with Haiti. That reciprocal agreement has already been signed about a week ago. So we are now in the pre-deployment stage.
But these plans have been cut short. Haiti's prime minister has resigned, and Kenya is rethinking its mission to Haiti.
Now, let me ask you something. And we're going to talk for a real quick second before we get back to it. What in the world is Kenya Why did, first of all, if the U.S. embassy is probably the only major embassy in Haiti, why did they leave from where they are right here in the Western Hemisphere, where the United States is, to go all the way to Kenya, for Kenya to use their troops? I don't even know if they got a ship.
Exactly.
And they're using their troops to come over to Haiti?
To help Haiti. Yeah.
Make that make sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Make that make sense.
There's a whole cartoon movie playing out in front of us right now, man. Like, I'm sorry. I you know, let's not get too. Let's just keep running the video because I'm gonna go off. Because even on barbecue too, I'm gonna go off on barbecue.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Listen, we're gonna go into that one too. We're gonna go into that one too.
This whole thing is crazy.
All right, let's keep it moving.
President Ruto's government has put a halt on the deployment of its troops, and this has gotten widespread support from Kenyans.
We insist even in things which are illegal. So I thank God because it has come to an end, because now it has been stopped. So our children who are going to be killed outside now are safe.
Our police, our government, they are not ready for that.
She's right.
I think they should train our people, our police. Then after that, they can look at it and then they go back there.
Haiti has no government. It has no structure. So it's not advisable, as let's say, like, if our government really cares for our people, they won't even consider doing that.
How do people sound smarter than the damn president?
All right, hold up. I got mixed messages on that though. I have mixed messages on that, and here's why. I understand that they need to stay out of it. They don't even want to be involved with it. They don't even got the manpower to even deal with that, because there's other forces that's inside of Haiti too. It's not just the Haitians. There's other forces that are fighting for this uranium, this oil, and all the great new natural resources that Haiti does have that people are not talking about. But instead of sending troops, why don't they send for the people to come to Kenya to seek refuge there in Kenya?
Exactly. Because it ain't
That's
about
what
that.
I want to understand. Why they don't have them come to Kenya?
I feel like because it's not about that. They're like, this is just a propaganda shit right now. This ain't about trying to help people. This is not about trying to solve any problem. This is none of that. This is just, let's try to shovel these people some shit and see if they take it. That's it. That's it. Because we looking at it and we're like, bro, this doesn't make no damn sense. The people in the country is like, I think our soldiers need some more training first. Like, before they go and try to help people. Like, so if your own citizens is like, yeah, we ain't ready for that.
That don't make no sense. Then why?
Why? So how are you going? Yeah, we are in the pre-deployment stages, and what? What are you talking about?
Why don't you go to the
even
US?
though we had a military to deploy. What you talking about? We in the pre-deployment stages.
Right.
Who's joining the Kenyan military? Like, how many troops you have to the point that you telling me Kenya got enough troops that they could send troops to Haiti to go defend what? I don't even know what they're going to defend or what they're going to fight. Gangsters in the streets, and like, come on, bro. Come on. But then when they have these meetings about Haiti, you never hear Kenya's name in there. You never hear, because Kenya was involved, and now all of a sudden we're going to Kenya for help. Like, man, I feel like they asked other African countries, and they're like, yeah, we not thinking about this shit. Like,
we got problems of our own. We got to defend ourselves from other countries.
We ain't got time for this. Like,
over there in the east.
And then Kenya's, hey, okay, fine, we'll do it. And then they realize people is like, bro, you guys looking crazy now. And they basically said, yeah, you know what? Shut it down, boys. We ain't going over there. We this looks stupid. We're like this. We're starting to our nation is saying, yeah, we look crazy doing this. So you know what? Yeah, let's shut it down. So
well, let's mind our way through it some more.
Kenya's reluctance to send police forces has gotten America worried. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has confirmed that Kenya's halt on deployment is a temporary measure.
was on the phone this morning with President Ruto of Kenya, who confirmed Kenya's preparedness to lead that mission. As soon as this new council
You're like
stood
a
up, which
comedian.
we believe will happen in the next couple of days, and an interim prime minister is selected.
As the violence continues, Washington has deployed troops from its Marine Corps to protect its embassy in Port-au-Prince. On the other hand, Haitians are blaming the US for the turmoil.
The resignation of Ariel Henry is a game that the Americans are playing with Ariel Henry. The day the Haitian people unite, we can give another example to the whole world. They will never accept that we unite. This is a game. The Americans are very guilty of what is happening now. The majority of weapons in Haiti come from the United States.
Exactly.
Hey, did you just say that? He just said it. He just said it in his native language, and the man is translating it.
Exactly. I'm telling you, this whole thing here is all propaganda, man. All and man, I don't care who say what. All down to barbecue is part of the propaganda. Ain't bro, they're not giving no damn gangster all of this freaking media.
Fresh new guns,
bro.
man. Fresh new guns.
Get out of here. Like, come on. They literally weaponized. This is another Osama bin Laden, Saddam. This is another one of these kind of people. They weaponized him, and now they're like, look, he's a gangster and he's terrorizing everybody. And he's like, yo, I'm trying to rally all my people and liberate them. And so now when they kill him or get rid of him, now it's gonna seem like, oh my God, you know, America again. And this is all people got to see past this stuff, man. Past this stuff. Don't know gangster want to be on TV like this. Don't know gangster want to be on TV. You just doing what you got to do, man. You doing what whoever got to see you gonna come see you. You're not gonna be sitting here interviewing every minute. It's the same way how, let's be real. You telling me Osama bin Laden every minute you sitting there, you gotta send videos from a cave. You would have just did what you got to do, man. You know what I mean? And these people gonna find you. We see it all the time. That's how they gotta go look for the criminals. The criminals gonna be on TV doing interviews, and you got every news station all over the world telling you about the Haitian gangster named Barbecue.
And we're gonna get into that one next. That'll be the next video. Let's mine our way into this one.
Yeah, let's go.
The deployment of an international peacekeeping force poses many challenges. Questions like who will pay for Kenya's deployment and what are the guarantees of their success still remain. As Jimmy Cherizier and gangs continue to rule the streets of Port-au-Prince, the crisis in Haiti remains far from over.
From impeachments to inaugurations, if it's a political...
Let's get back off of that. Yeah. So I think at this point now we understanding that this is a propaganda that they're doing, and the messed up part about it is there's innocent people in the middle of all of this, man.
Exactly.
It's innocent people in the middle of all of this, and like I keep saying, Haiti is a beautiful country, just like Dominican Republic. They're all on the same island. If you could say the Dominican Republic is a beautiful country, you can say Haiti is a beautiful country.
Haiti
it's just one is being taken purely advantage of, and the other is just being left alone. You understand? And it's always a mix-up. We know that there's uranium there. We know that there's oil there. There's different minerals there, like, you know, of course, the gold, like the brother was saying earlier, there's gold there. And there's different things inside that country that in order to be able to get whatever you want, you got to create this array, just like they do in the Congo.
Exactly.
Just like they do in Nigeria. Just like they do in some of the there's several countries in Africa
everywhere that have resources.
Right, absolutely.
Anywhere that have resources, for some reason there's some kind of turmoil. All of these places, they have resources, they had some kind of craziness happen, man. So yeah, like I think it's 100% what you're saying, bro.
People, hit the like and share and subscribe. Like the button, hit the like button. If you want to leave a comment, we'll post your comment. If you got any questions, put it up and we'll answer to our best of our ability. And if anything, we just look it up together and get to the bottom of it. Also, too, don't forget to hit the notification bell That'll let you know anytime we get on. We have a whole bunch of content that we're coming down the pipeline with. And we're just talking today because this is a serious matter. This matter is a very serious thing because it affects the rest of the world. They might make Haiti look like it's just somewhere, off to the side, but it really isn't. Haiti is a great place. There are some resilient people there. There are literally people that are they have the heart of lions there. Honestly, 1804 is a prime example of that, and it has not left. The spirit of that revolutionary kind of spirit they have has always been there, and it still will be there, even after the whole thing. The only thing that I'm concerned about is what is the end game for this whole thing. You understand what I'm saying, Smiley? What is the end game? Where are we gonna go after this? Because there is an end game coming up, and we know that there's an evil force out there, and that evil force is trying to make an imprint on Haiti and do what they usually do to any of those countries that have natural resources, and they want to strip them of their resources or strip the people of their resources. What is the end game is what I'm trying to figure out.
See, what I think it is they're trying to bring in a new president, right? Because the Haitian people, they never agreed with this president that they have here. You know, they didn't really care too much for the last one, Jovenel.
And they assassinated the last
They
one.
really
They had
care too
Colombians
much
coming
for
in.
him, but they, they were like, he's our guy. Like, he's here, but they didn't really care too much for him. Now, America, they assassinated this guy, allegedly, and implemented this president they have here. People don't really care for this guy. So now
he's a puppet.
He's a puppet, but they're creating this turmoil that we're seeing right now in order to bring in their new president, because they can't just do the same thing again. So now they're going to make this gangster seem like he's the one removing the president, and they get to bring in their guy again. Because guess what? There's a turmoil. Last time they brought in the guy was due to assassination. Now it's going to be because there's turmoil. We need to bring in another guy. You guys can't have elections during this stuff. Who's going to control the elections? There was no last party. There was no, so we just need to put somebody here to control this. So
well,
now,
and that goes, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What you just want to say?
So now you're going to have this guy create all of this turmoil here and have everybody in an uproar, and they're going to come and put in their guy, and he's going to somehow get rid of the gangsters, and now all the gangsters are going to go away and the place is going to be quiet again. And now they're going to have their power for the next how many years, controlling that place, nobody telling them what to do, and they're just running. They basically going to control it.
Or even try to whitewash it.
Yeah,
you understand, and gentrify it. They're known for gentrifying too.
They've seen that they don't have to if they have the bourgeoisies in their back pocket. They're like, we don't need to. We just keep feeding these people, keep them fat and happy, and they good. They're not gonna complain, and we could just run amok over here. The people who's complaining can't do nothing. They can't do nothing. And if they start to do anything, we just knock them down. We throw some gangsters in the street and let them terrorize the place, and that's it. Have people running for their lives, and then we're gonna throw those videos up on the news and tell you, hey, listen, look, this is what's going on in Haiti right now. It's just turmoil, and right now we got to implement a curfew, and we have to do these things to round up people, and we need to control the place. But you guys are creating this,
trying to do a whole lot of evil, lot of evil all over, man. But you know what? We're gonna get into this next video too, concerning the man that they call Barbecue. Okay, everybody want to know who Barbecue is. Let's get into it.
The Caribbean nation of Haiti is seeing some of its most violent days. Residents in Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince, are frequently greeted by gunfire.
That's wild. You see a country that has you feel
Millions
like
are at
you have
risk,
no control
and
over
thousands have fled the violence.
I feel so bad for them, man.
It's a war between gangs and the government. And caught in the crossfire are civilians.
That's who I feel bad
So
for.
how did Haiti descend into chaos? And who is responsible for this? There's one man who is on a mission in Haiti. His name is Jimmy Cherizier. And he calls himself Barbecue. There are rumors that Cherizier got the nickname because he was accused of setting houses on fire. But Cherizier says he got the nickname because his mother sold fried chicken. Barbecue is a 42-year-old former cop who has now turned gangster. He was fired from the Haiti National Police in 2018 after being named in a series of violent crimes. Cherizier first came into the spotlight in 2017. He was accused of being involved in the Grand Ravine massacre, which led to at least 9 deaths. In 2018, Barbecue was named for taking part in the La Saline massacre, which resulted in over 70 deaths and the burning of 400 homes. A year later, in 2019, he was a gang leader and was accused of taking part in the Bel Air massacre, where 24 people were killed. After Cherizier was released from the police, he decided to become a gang leader. He currently leads the revolutionary forces of the G9 family and allies, or G9 in short. And this group of over a dozen gangs controls almost 80% of Haiti's capital. Being in the police force made Barbecue hungry for power. Even after being discharged, he was always seen with a gun. In fact, in 2022, Barbecue was sanctioned by the UN Security Council for orchestrating a blockade of major fuel terminals in Port-au-Prince. And now he's making headlines again. That's because Barbecue has beef with Haiti's Prime Minister, Ariel Henry. Jimmy Barbecue Cherizier is on the warpath, and his demands are frightening.
If Ariel Henry doesn't step down, the country will suffer a genocide. If Ariel Henry doesn't step down, if the international community continues to support Ariel Henry, they will lead us directly into a civil war that will end in genocide.
Barbecue and his gang have attacked almost all the government institutions in Port-au-Prince. They attacked Haiti's main airport. And now Prime Minister Henry is unable to return to his own country. He was on a trip to Kenya to meet President William Ruto. The two leaders signed a security pact allowing Kenya to deploy troops in Haiti to fight the menacing gangs. And for Barbecue, the absence of Prime Minister Henry was the perfect time to launch a coup.
The first objective of a fight is to ensure that Prime Minister Ariel Henry's government does not remain in power by any means. All of us, the armed groups in the provincial towns and the armed groups in the capital, are united today. We will fight Ariel until the last drop of blood. We will fight Ariel Henry until he resigns. I am ready to make an alliance with the devil, ready to sleep in the same bed as the devil.
Haiti's Prime Minister is in Puerto Rico. He was denied landing rights in Haiti's neighbor, the Dominican Republic. And it looks like Barbecue will only use this to his advantage. So where does that leave the international community? Haiti's neighborhood is feeling the heat. The Dominican Republic has shut the borders and refuses to take in refugees.
We will never accept refugee camps in our country. That is out of question. And I don't think the United Nations will ask for that. I don't think they will.
The US, which once supported Prime Minister Henri, is slowly backing away and hinting at a new government.
And what we are saying to the Prime Minister is that he needs to expedite the transition to empowered and inclusive governance, including the appointment of a transition council.
But it doesn't look like barbecue will make the Prime Minister's return a walk in the park. After all, Jimmy Cherizier is sitting at the stage where he has the guns and the manpower, and the public sentiment has begun to sway. Once known as a lowly gang leader, Barbecue is now being called a revolutionary by many.
So what's your thoughts on that, man?
Propaganda.
What is your thoughts on that?
Propaganda. I think it's all propaganda, bro. I'm sorry.
You think it's all propaganda?
Who the hell is sitting there letting just they're videoing this guy up and down? He's just standing there talking on the phone. Somebody's just recording him. Just phone, just record. Like nobody's letting that happen. You're gonna be like, yo, bro, easy with the cameras, man. Easy with the cameras. All right, this is the big boss here. You know what I mean? We don't want the big boss on camera like that. Like, you know what I mean?
Hold on, talk about in their defense. There's a documentary that I watched, or I think it was earlier this week on barbecue, right? And they had a situation where they were on they had to get permission to be able to record him. Now he just don't give a shit because the country is what it is. But when they had the gang war, the rival going on before he got shot, because he got shot before he got shot, they were very skeptical about people recording him. But now he just don't care because he took over the country. I mean, it's gotten so bad where you have the prison. I think the prison was only supposed to hold 500 people. It was thousands of people in the prisons. The prisoners got released. It's so bad in that country that some of the prisoners are staying in the prison instead of coming out of the prison. You know what I mean? Because and they will close the door, like literally, like, you know, I ain't going out there because it's gotten that bad. You know what I mean? And I know, here's the thing. I know that they took over, right? Because by now they took over. They burnt down most of the police stations, according to a friend of mine that told me that has happened. They burnt down most of the police stations, if not all of them, the biggest ones. And they took over the airport. So you're not if you land there, you definitely won't see them. My thing is, if they took over the country and he's trying to come into power, right? What I would like to know is, what are they going to do from here on out? Like, how do we move forward? Because if there's no moving forward and you let the United States come in, because they got an embassy there, let's not forget that, or any other country come in there, they're going to just do the same thing they've been doing, putting in puppets. You understand? So what do you do to say, you know what, we got this. We don't need nobody here. Stay away, like they tried to do in 1804 before Toussaint, I believe, went to go meet with the French, and all that other stuff happened where he got tricked and jailed, and then they end up coming back with this big loan that the French have given Haiti. Haiti was going to be self-sustainable even back then. But what's going to happen now in this time in 2024? What if he takes control? What is the plan?
Are you familiar with what happened in Grenada with Morris Bishop?
No.
And all of that stuff down there when they came and took over Grenada. Basically, he overthrew the government and took over Grenada or whatever like that and shut down the airport. Same thing that they're claiming that barbecue did, right? You know what happened there?
What?
The whole military showed up to damn Grenada. The whole U.S. military. Why? Because there was 6 people, and this guy wasn't even doing anything to these people, right? There was 6 people, or some less than 10 of them, in the damn U.S. embassy. And that was the reason they used to get into Grenada, and was like, we don't give a shit. We going in there. We will bomb what we got to bomb. They came in by sea, air, all all this stuff they went and got all the other islands to help them. They had troops from St. Lucia, from St. Vincent, all these different islands come to help them to go into Grenada. So what's going on with Haiti? You telling me barbecue got all of this place on lockdown, and we ain't seeing the US say, "Oh hell no. He locked down the airport, so that means our people can't get out." No.
Well, they don't even got to do all that. If you notice, barbecue is very strategic from what it's looking like, in a sense, because he's not messing with they're not messing with the U.S. Embassy because they got Marines there.
No, but
if you touch one branch, you're messing with all of the branches.
But that's the thing. So in Grenada, they used just the fact that nobody couldn't get into the country, and there was U.S. citizens on the soil. They're like, no, we got to stop this. That was their reason for, we got to do whatever we can to stop this because we have U.S. Citizens on this island.
Right.
Going on in Haiti. What's going on there? Because there was military guys at the damn embassy in Grenada.
I think it's the same thing that was going on in Panama with Noriega.
Okay. And they came
in 89.
They brung the whole damn house down. So
yeah.
How long are y'all gonna let this take place before you say, we gotta stop this? Or is it something that you're allowing to take place because you know what's going on? And you know what the end goal is. The end goal is barbecue, create enough turmoil down there. So when we come in, we clean it up, we look like heroes. These guys don't care. Some of these people don't care. These are the bourgeoisies. They don't care. Money is all that talks to them. Dude say he's sleeping with the devil. They don't care. You know what I mean? These people don't care. We have to listen to what they telling us. And it's like, if you really was about what you about, like, who's holding you down. It's America in them. That's what's holding you down. Why they embassy still big and bold there?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Clinton and them foundation building ain't get touched yet in Haiti.
No.
That's what I'm saying. So
I don't know.
I don't think so. I guarantee, I'll put money on it that them dudes ain't did nothing to none of them Clinton buildings. So it's like, are y'all really who you really trying to fight here? Or you just trying to create turmoil in your country, bro? You know what I mean? Because we know, we could see ways to go about this. You know what I mean? That it don't look like you this guerrilla warfare kind of dude. You know what I mean? And let's be real, these people have gone after people for a lot less. So y'all out here telling us that he's part of 19 murders and these massacres and this and that, and just painting him to be this evil
mounted murderer.
Yeah. So now when you watching this, you like, geez, this barbecue guy, they need somebody to take him out.
A wicked man, boy.
Like killing people, and he's part of this massacre. And he used to be a cop, so that means he knows how to. Oh, that's why they have all these guns. And that's, bro, get out of here. Haiti don't make guns. You don't make guns.
You don't make guns, and it's a small island too.
Yeah, we get all them big guns.
All them guns.
You got to get it imported somewhere. Like, come on, you're not bringing in all them big guns on no banana boat. No, them things is coming in on a ship, in a container. Yeah. Who's doing that? You know what I mean? So the people you telling us that's the poorest country, for some reason, they got the means to get some of the biggest guns out here in the streets.
Imagine that.
How? Like, so we supposed to look at these things and go, yeah, bro, they did. I don't know. Something is like Haiti, man. They don't got no money, but they got some big guns, bro. Who's giving them these big guns? Who's arming Barbecue and his whole team? Why? It's just because he was a cop? It's not
well, their policing system was very unstable too. And they took a lot of their artillery. They shut down the whole police system over there. They don't got none over there.
I get all of that, but guess what? You don't think before that happened, it would have probably been a war?
Okay.
You don't think before the police got their guns taken away, they would have shot some shit up? Before they just give it all up to the gangsters and just say, yo, damn, all right, all the precincts are down, so we missed that whole part. That, yo, damn, they was going at it with barbecuing them, and one by one barbecuing them just kept taking precinct after precinct after precinct, but we wasn't hearing about that. All y'all telling us about is, oh yeah, he was involved, he was a cop in 2018, and then he did all these massacres, and then so what about the precincts that they were taking over, and how did they get all these guns and these weapons? And like, there's a lot there that these people skip. And guess what? When you show it to us quick, fast in a news clip, you could skip all of that. You could skip all of that because all you gotta do is show us guns shooting off, people running. You're like, oh shit, what is going on? But if you really sit down and watch this whole thing and start, all right, let's take our time here and go back. Where the hell barbecue came from, bro?
Who is he? Where he came out of?
He was this. Okay, so he was a cop, then he went rogue. So now he's just a gangster, just killing people now. What? Like, come on, man. It's like even like if I was a cop, it's like, man, I would need to go and dig into this guy. Let me go and figure this, because you can't put that on cops and say, oh yeah, this guy was one of us. Look at him. This is the kind of cops y'all have out there. The moment one of y'all get fired or whatever, y'all might turn into a gangster. Nah, bro, it's not how it works. So it's like barbecue is getting paid by the government to do the shit that he's doing right now, and they're presenting it to the people like he's a revolutionist and all of these kind of things. And it's 2024, bro. People don't even know what a damn revolutionist look like. You know what I mean? They waiting for the media to give it to us and tell us this is what the revolutionist is. But the people that's really out here speaking about stuff and getting locked up and stuff, they're like, yeah, he's a rapist, or this one is a sexual assault, or he's this, or he's that. You know, all of these kind of things that, man, we gotta sit back and look like who's presenting it to us? Who's presenting it to us? Who's painting barbecue as the gangster man in the Caribbean right now?
Well, that's very, very, very interesting way to look at it. You know what I mean? And I believe, I mean, listen, everybody has their view on it. I think my take on that with him is, I'm hoping that he really is a revolutionist. Like, I really hope so. But what you said, you might have a point, man. He might be paid. You know, a lot of these guys. I mean, even look at Noriega, man. I give you a little story about Noriega. Noriega was no different. When Noriega, he came into power basically because Bush and Father Bush and the gang was, they were all in cahoots, man. And something went wrong with that deal. You remember who controlled the canal at that time was the Panamanian.
Exactly.
And I mean, United States obviously was before they turned it over, but yes, I mean, let's be honest, it was in Panama. So, when Noriega bucked up and he was like, nah, I'm not taking no BS from you, and I got the black book with all y'all information.
Exactly.
And I'll give it, and I'll put out all y'all stuff on every country that's doing the little drug deals and this, that, and the other. That's when they were like, all right, let's go in there and shut them down.
Exactly.
They sent their best. They sent SEALs. Now, if if they send SEALs there,
they want you out. They want you done.
If they send SEALs right now to Port-au-Prince, right now in Haiti, it'll take about at least maybe 2 hours to clean everything up, clean all of them up,
and it would be quick, fast, and in a hurry. Not no messy situation, not no war zone kind of like these guys would get sniped out of there and don't know what happened. So
I saw this, bro. I saw this documentary, and we might take a look at it too. Probably next week or so, or if we touch a ground on this again. But they were showing that the gangs there, they were actually burning people, man, burning their own people. And I mean, like, showing videos of them like touching the ashes of the people and making themselves sound proud of what they were doing. And then it was just like a sad sight to see. It was nothing to be proud of. But they sounded like they were proud about it, and it's messed up,
So now, who would want to do that to their people, like, and call yourself a revolutionist, a revolutionary, or There's no way that you here trying to create turmoil and thinking that's
Unless
revolution.
you're going after your politicians.
Like, but and this is what I'm saying. So
I mean, if you're going after them, then I can see that.
look
But
how
innocent
easy it
people,
is for us
I
to
already
go,
was
bro.
going.
We know who to go after. But for some reason, y'all in the streets just shooting up the streets wild and literally creating chaos.
And
So
their kids out there.
So
Yo, you know, and look,
Mhm.
the messed up part about this thing too is Haiti's recovering from a huge earthquake because
Mhm.
remember the plates sit right in between the Dominican Republic and Haiti. And it's messed up when you see a situation like a natural disaster, a big one occur in Haiti, and Haiti's just trying to get themselves together and repair. I remember, I remember when that whole situation occurred, and I think it occurred 2 times. And Haiti was trying to recover. In the midst of all that, they had the Red Cross in there, and I believe FEMA, I think, was there too. I'm not sure. But they were doing some really bad things to kids there, man, and women. You tell me, man, is that right? Like, if you're gonna go and then to have these gangs now that are here in 2024 committing the kind of massacre that they're doing to their own people, as you've seen in the rundown of all the people he killed and the houses he burned, then you got to say to yourself, who are these people? Because they can't, if it's your own people, then that's a problem. But if we go deeper and they're like, yeah, it was this person, he's responsible for dealing with this country to go against Haiti, then I could say, you know what? I'm with it. I fully support it. But if
not regular individuals running the street,
innocent people, yeah, I can't subscribe to that because you
Crazy.
need every single man you got. And just like I believe a friend of mine said, like every man that there should be no man leaving that country. The only people that should be leaving the country is women and kids.
Exactly.
The men supposed to, throughout time, men have stood back and fought. Military age men stood back and fought for their country. The women and kids are the only one that should be seeking refuge in other countries. You understand? And instead of Kenya talking about bringing their asses over there to come and militarize the country, they need to be coming over there. They need to be showing up to pick up or inviting. Instead of having them take flights to come to the United States, have them take flights to go to the motherland. There's a whole lot more people that look just like them in Kenya. You understand? And the language is not too far off because the French have dealings in most of those countries. So I'm pretty sure that language, Africans speak like 5, 6, 7 different languages. So I'm pretty sure they will be able to relate to them very well. And they have history because those are descendant of Africans, just like the people in most of the Caribbean and in some parts of the Americas. So instead, honestly, I know the president of Kenya probably won't even hear this, me saying this, or even hear our channel or hear what we say. But instead of bringing military, how about you ask them to come to the country? How about asking them, hey, we have places for y'all to stay here. Send your women, send your women and send your children, and we'll take care of them until you can repair whatever you got going on over there in Haiti. How about doing it that way? You understand? Because there's innocent people there, bro. I mean, a lot of innocent people are there, and they have nothing to do with this craziness that either the United States got dealings in, most likely, and the French have dealing in, most likely. French they're not done with that country. They're still in there. They're still there.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Bro, listen. For me, it's like you said, who's doing this stuff? And if we could sit down and just watch and find a clear path to solve a little bit of this by saying, hey, you could just invite these women and children to your country. How is it that these people don't sit down and go through all of these different paths and say, you know what? How about this? How about that? How about we try this? How about
options?
Where are the options? Where? You know what I mean? And it's like, so when I watch all of it, it's like, nah, man, this has to be something that's being done on purpose. There's no way, because we all see the clear ways to resolve this issue here. You know what I
Where's
mean?
the Clinton Foundation?
Exactly. So when stuff like this is going on, where are these people? Where's these people that oh you heard us say it, we raised another 38 million, we raised this, okay, so what is that being used for? Y'all keep saying we raised money, okay, but what'd you do with it?
Mm-hmm.
We hearing y'all
Mm-hmm.
raising a lot of money. What y'all doing with it? We don't know. You know, so it's like at this point, nah, man, this stuff we gotta watch this and like, bro, them people ain't trying to help nobody. They're not trying to help nobody. You were somebody like barbecue, and you telling me you creating turmoil. You're not trying to help nobody. We watch. Look at the neighborhoods that these people are shooting up and then going back and forth in. Whose
Yeah, man.
neighborhood is that? That's the poor people neighborhood. That's the poor people neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
So why aren't you doing that by the government officials? By the
Mm-hmm.
people you say that's holding y'all down? Why aren't you doing that by them? Why aren't you going and saying, yo, nah, we locking this whole thing down? You're not doing that, man. You're not, because then they're showing y'all fighting police and military in the streets, but then the same news report is telling us that y'all took control over the airport. So it's like, wait, what? They got control over the airport. So who's these guys fighting? So they fighting in the street, in the airport. Man, listen. And you telling me the Clintons got a foundation in this country that's literally going through all this right now. And you telling me America has a big embassy in this country with all of this going on right now. Man, get out of here. There's no way.
Listen, we're gonna end it off. We hit our 2-hour mark. We're trying to hit the 2-hour marks in the beginning, you know, and hopefully as this channel grow, we'll get people on here. You can come on, you can voice your opinion. Shoot, if you want to come on right now, we could put the link in the description and you could come on. Just put in the chat you want to come on and talk about it. If not, then we will end this off and we'll resume next week. Excuse me, next week with some more content. By the way, we have another channel, and this channel is called The Infamous Room, where we discuss all kinds of topics. I mean, we all over the place with it, and we have a good time with it. It's more inclusive, you know what I mean? And we're going to be able to give you very, very good content. We just let loose, you know, and relax. Information is going to be in the description. And definitely, you guys need to check out that channel as well. Channel is booming. It's going to be big. Trust me, it's going to hit all over because we're trying to get all over the world with it. Not only the Caribbean, but over in Africa and all these other places, England, anywhere else in the world. We're going to try to touch them because we have Africans every single where. It's called the African Diaspora People. Look into it. You know what? Should we show that video, the video you sent me again? Yeah, I can show that one more time. I liked it, man. I appreciate that video you sent, man. That guy, he was going in for real. He was going in.
You could tell his passion, man. You could tell this is somebody who's really feels what he's speaking right now. And the way he says it, like, man, I'm ready to die for this. This is not, you know, I'm not out here trying to just cause a muck and run amok in the streets. No, man. I'm sitting here and we could watch this guy, and this is not no gangster. This is not a gangster. No, this is just a man who's fed up
normal guy
being taken advantage of. You know what I mean? And watching his people being taken advantage of. So he's just tired of it. You know what I mean? Dude is well educated and all that. So, nah, man, they can't keep putting these gangsters in our face and going, yeah, these are the people that's upset. No. These are the people that's upset. These are the people y'all showing that's running amok, and they're the ones that's allowing you to come and record them running amok, which we know don't nobody do, man. Don't nobody allow you to, like, all of these TV shows that we used to see when they showing you they following the drug dealers and all of these things. Half of these people were informants. They were this, all of these things. So, and now you're trying to show it. No, we see who the real, what the real people feel. We see who they talk about. We see what they're saying, and they know exactly who's stealing from them. They know exactly who's taking it. They know exactly what they're taking. They know guy had all the details. He knows the Democrats. He knows the Clintons. Them. He knows they coming after their minerals. They go. He not just out here just telling you now. We just want to kill people, and we just no.
So you know what he voting this year. You know who he voting this year. You know what side he voting this year too. At that. So you already know how that's gonna go.
Oh, and that's why they got to repack the place right now, because they seeing that whole thing shifted. So now they're like, oh, we need new people here. You know, and remember the last video we had with the migrant going, who you voting for? Biden, yeah, Joe Biden.
they packing them in and
packing them in.
The story is now that, and we're probably going. I guess sometime this week we're gonna probably maybe a Tuesday, because usually we try to do a Tuesday and Friday and a Sunday, but we're gonna touch on that because new information on that too, especially with the migrant situation, and the country strategically states that has no laws or regulation on voting. They're packing them in with migrants so they can do the votes. But we're going to talk more about that. Today is not that day. Today is strictly for this Haitian situation. And, to our brothers and sisters over there in Haiti, man, I hope everything works out properly. And, everything comes to light, good over evil, as the brother over here usually say. And I would say also too, you know what I mean? Because evil is probably one of the main factors that's controlling the world right now. And you have to have a clean heart and a good mind. You got to try to be balanced. We all have evil inside of us, but we also got good in us too. So you got to try to balance it and probably weigh in a little bit more on the positive side than the negative side, because my goodness, man, there's only but so much evil a person can do, and but so much evil a person can take. So you have to try to have a good heart, good mind. And if you have somebody you believe in or some entity that you believe in, please make sure and let that shine stronger in your heart and your mind, and you live by what you speak. You know what I mean? So we're gonna look at that last video. Come back to that video again, man. Shout out to that bro. We don't even know who his name is, but I'll say this:
Joseph Matthew.
Joseph Matthew. If he has a channel or Facebook or whatever, check him out. I'm gonna probably look him up too, and either subscribe to him if he's on YouTube, or I'm go on his chat, go on his feed and put in some comments about the information he's putting out there. Very intelligent brother. All right, let's get back into it.
Relief funds for Haiti came into, and it ultimately went nowhere to the people but big multinational corporations, and a lot of the people who are still dealing with that natural disaster never got any relief because all the money that was funneled into them, even through the Red Cross, even through the Clinton Global Initiative, which the Clinton Global Initiative sometimes uses and brags like, look, we helped out Haiti, we did this for Haiti. What did they do for Haiti, and what's the current situation there?
What have the Clinton, not only Haiti, what have the Clinton done with their foundation? They don't help anyone. They're just enriching themselves. Going, stealing people's money, resources. That's what they do. We're asking friends, the American friends, to stand up with us. This is unacceptable. We cannot allow this to happen. We are living in the 21st century. We cannot allow a liar, a crooked, a thief to be president. We cannot allow that to happen. If that happened, I will have no respect for America or United States anymore. Because I used to believe America was the greatest country in the world, but there is no more justice anymore. Because the American justice is crooked. Look how they're supporting Hillary Clinton. This is unacceptable.
Thank you so much for the information. Thank you so much for the passion. A lot of people in America do not know this. Is there any other information you want to leave us with when it comes to the Clintons, when it comes to the situation in Haiti right now?
Well, other information I can tell you, you need to go and Google yourself to find out about our resources, what's really happening in Haiti. And right now, even though there's a lot of poverty in Haiti.
Before we go any further, let me read that, because I saw it before, but I didn't get to read it. It says U.S. media will never discuss local. What am I seeing there?
Multi-millionaires.
Oh, here we go. All right. So it says U.S. media will never discuss local multi-millionaires and billionaires in poor Haiti, who steal 80% of the wealth and align with outsiders to enslave the masses. They control politicians, plot coups, traffic drugs, arms, kill democracy activists, and are protected by the UN occupiers. Imagine that. And that's through who? Madame Boukman. Justice for Haiti. Yeah.
So
Wow.
And once you hit like, so now take that and then add what's his name in there? Barbecue. Now we see how these people get to run amok. We see how he gets all these guns. We see all of these things. Look, they're supporting it right here. You know, they're supporting it. They're getting funded by these people to create the turmoil. Meanwhile, these people now come in and they're running all of the mineral industries, and they're the one doing everything in Haiti is ran by these kind of people, you know. And then the rich Haitians now, they just don't care. They just want money. It's the same way there's us, like, you know, there's black people that don't give a shit about the culture. They don't care about the people. They just care about the money. You know what I mean? There's people that they don't care. They'll sell their own family out just for money. So we can't act like, yo, we don't see that. Like, nah, man. What is it for these people to give them? Look, here's a couple $1 million amongst yourselves, and all we need is control of this land right here. That's it. These people don't care. Some of these people do. They don't see the bigger picture. They don't see what's gonna happen generations from now. They don't care. You know what I mean? It's like them house Negroes in them back in the day. They wasn't seeing what they was the generational impact that they would have. They was just seeing that they was getting a better room than everybody else. They was getting a stand. I'm staying inside, you staying outside. That's all they saw. You know what I mean? So certain people, there's no way they could see the bigger picture, man. And it's like these people are the ones running this shit. These people are, you know, and we never hear about these people. Never hear about these people. But they billionaires in Haiti. And we don't hear about none of them.
Let's get into it.
But there's two sides in Haiti. There is a bourgeois who's living in Haiti. Haiti is not all poor. Haiti, there's a lot of Haitian. They don't even come here. They go to Europe. They go to Italy on vacation. They go to France. They're the one who's holding the wealth of Haiti, and then they're the one that the Clintons are supporting, because as long they let the peasant Haitian suffering, they are under the tents, and they're okay. As long the bourgeois are okay, that's why they separate the money, the relief money. So all this corruption needs to be stopped. There's too much corruption in the government. Too much corruption. So all my life, I believe America is a country where you have justice, you have freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion, but I don't see it anymore. So we have too much resources for us to be suffering right now. One last thing. You see, the Clintons, they don't like black people. They pretend to like us. Bill Clinton signed more laws to incarcerate, to put black people in jail. That's a fact. It's been in the news. All the Democrats are doing for the blacks. The blacks, some of them are waking up right now. All they do is vote for Democrats. The Democrats, all they're doing is more welfares, more jails, more food stamps. We need more than that. We need opportunities. All of us, many of us are educated. We need more schools. And then a lot of black people are in jail right now because of Bill Clinton. You know, yeah, all the crime bills, NAFTA, everything. So we are not allowed to. Right now, we don't even have a president. If we choose a president, they don't want. The Clintons want to be the one who choose a president for us. That's unacceptable. We don't even have a we cannot have we don't have an election right now because of the Clintons. This needs to be stopped because they chose the one we had before was Michel Martelly. He was a crackhead, a guy who's putting down his pen, doing all corruption. He's the one that the Clintons support. And then on his administration, the Clinton was allowed to steal billions of dollars in Haiti. So this is why they do not want us to choose a president of our own. We need to govern our own country. We need to be able to trade with other countries because we have gold, we have uranium, we have oil, we have marble, we have everything. So it's time for us, just leave us alone. Stop saying we are poor. We don't even need help from the United States. We have enough resources to trade with China, with other countries, because we are the first black Republic Haitian who free ourselves from slavery. We even fought for American independence, but nobody wants to give us credit for what we have done.
Exactly.
So I'm personally, I'm sick and tired of it, and all the Haitians are sick and tired of it. So I thank you for hearing our cry, because we need more American to support to support us to expose what the Clintons are doing to our country.
And that's facts.
Exactly, man.
Yo, any final thoughts, man, before we get out of here?
Man, final thoughts is just, bro, like you say, stand with Haiti. You know what I mean? Stand with Haiti. Stand with the real ones. And the real ones know, man. The real ones know. You know, and we gotta dig in and just people discernment, man. We in the time of truth right now. So, you know, a lot of stuff is gonna be out here in our face. It's gonna look crazy, you know what I mean? So just pay attention. Don't let the media, because we know how they operate. We've seen it time and time and time and time and time again. That they put stuff in our face and they paint it a certain way, and it's not what it is. It's not what it is. Now we know that, like, Osama bin Laden and these people were funded by the US. Like,
Yeah, that came to light too.
this is what I'm saying. And these are things that if you were to say this years ago, you conspiracy theorists, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like, he was a CIA agent and all that. Man, come on, man. You got like, but now all of these things is spinning back, and it's like, yeah, well, they were the ones that gave them all these weapons, and they basically set that whole thing up. So we just gotta just stop letting these people tell us what's really going on. And like this guy said, just leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. And leave us alone and let us do bad by ourselves. That's it. Leave them alone. Let them do bad by themselves. They don't need help. Leave them alone. Because for some reason you've been helping all these years, and look where we at. Look where we at. No infrastructure. No infrastructure. You've been helping all of these years. So that's it, man. I stand with Haiti, and all my Haitian people, sac passe, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Right. Yo, I feel the same way, bro. I feel the same way, man. I hope it all works out, and they achieve true justice and they get left alone so they can be able to build themselves into a powerhouse of a country, and the evils that be just go somewhere, man. Go sit down somewhere, as they say. And we with you, man. We are with you, Haiti, for real. Like to thank everybody for coming through. Please like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell for future context. I'm your host, The Real Leo, and my co-host, Smiley G O E.
Already know.
Hey, y'all. Till next time. Peace.
Peace, family.